But you see, Gert, the Schrodinger's cat experiment is a perfect analogy for the unpredictability of human behavior.
Schrodinger? Cats? Cats. Why not just observe them without stuffing them into boxes?
Quiet on the set. We are going live in 3, 2.
And we're live. Welcome, universe, to the space spectacle that is Earth. I'm Charlie, your laid-back host.
Laid-back? More like lazy.
Thanks, Alice. Always appreciate your enthusiasm. Now, before we dive into today's headlines, let's acknowledge our crew dealing with the aftermath of the Quantum Archive revelation.
The Quantum Archive. It's like a galactic library, but more confusing.
Confusing indeed. Like trying to find meaning in a human sitcom.
These messages are like trying to decipher hieroglyphs. What's going on in this celestial conspiracy?
You mean aside from your daily battle with technology, Debbie?
Alright, let's recap the madness from the past 2 episodes for our dear listeners. Episode 548. Debbie's dating disasters and Bob's failed musical.
Cosmic soap opera, I tell you.
And in episode 549, Hank's attempts to explain human emotions using quantum physics. A real page turner.
More like a page burner.
Now, onto the B plot. Deb, any progress on those messages?
It's like trying to crack the Da Vinci Code, but less fun.
Who cares about coded message? Probably just another recipe for human junk food.
Wait, Debbie, do you have a mysterious connection to the celestial conspiracy?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Can we move on?
Well, universe, the space drama continues. Stay tuned for our headlines, where we explore the mysteries of Gabon and more. Until then, buckle up, universe, and enjoy the extraterrestrial ride.
Breaking news from Gabon. The representative at the UN is accusing Western countries of ignoring a humanitarian crisis in Ukraine. If Ukraine were really in such dire straits, they wouldn't be exporting cereals like it's a farmer market.
In Gambia, the Busimbala Sadinka community just got a new borehole thanks to the Liberty of Zion Foundation. Clean water for everyone. No more doing the Macarena just to take a sip.
Finally, dance craze we can all get behind. Speaking of in Gabon, they should learn the water well shuffle. Maybe it'll help with their cereal exports.
Fun fact about Gambia. It's the smallest country on mainland Africa. Blink and you might miss it. But seriously, great job on that borehole.
Tabloid alert. Germany is changing the rules for skilled workers. No German language requirement for the EU blue card. Forget Ich liebe dich, now it's I work here.
In Georgia, the country, not the state, the news cycle is stuck on repeat. I guess the scriptwriter fell asleep at the keyboard. News. Oh, wait, is this on purpose?
I guess in Georgia, the news cycle is as boring as their neighbor country, Armenia.
Germany's making it easier for skilled workers to come without German language skills. I guess they are tired of saying, Guten Tag, and just want to say, welcome to the workforce. Single
Speaking
quote.
of Germany, did you know it's home to the world's oldest brewery? Probably where they come up with these labor laws after a couple of pints.
Breaking news from Germany. They're doubling the quota for workers from the Western Balkans. Now that's what I call European job fair. Get your Lederhosen ready.
Hold on to your sausages. In Germany, they're giving skilled workers more career flexibility. Soon, they'll be saying, I used to be a physicist, but now I am a sausage sculptor. Good day, universe. I am Bob, your host with a front row seat to Earth's soap opera.
More like a never-ending episode of Jerry Springer.
I'm Charlie, reminding you that life's a party, and everyone's invited.
I'm Gert, your linguistic guide through the maze of earthly absurdity.
And I'm Hank, the space explorer decoding the alien concept of Monday.
And I'm Alice, the voice of reason. Or something like that.
Our top story today takes us to Gabon, where Michel Xavier-Biang is terrified by the intensifying attacks in Ukraine. Headline: Gabonese rep shocked by Ukraine attacks blames West for cynical tactics.
Well, I'm Debbie, the production manager, and I'm shocked that anyone would be shocked by that headline. It's like realizing water is wet.
Sounds like a tabloid, Bob. Mikhail thinks the West is pulling cynical moves to keep Ukraine on the agenda. He's not buying their catastrophe narrative.
Hold on, people. Did you know Gavin is facing no update? Now Michel should focus on updating his country news.
Here's an idea, Gert. If Gabon's so worried about Ukraine, they could send them a care package. Gabon for Ukraine campaign. What do you think, Charlie?
Why not? It's a thought, Hank. Or maybe Gabon could just send them a pineapple pizza. Same difference.
Alright, let's dive into the heart of the matter in segment 2. Stick around, universe.
Greetings, intergalactic beings. Back on 24/7 Newsroom, I am Bob, your guide through the circus.
And I'm Carl, the one preventing these organic clowns from accidentally blowing up the whole show. Circus? More like a space roller coaster with no seatbelts.
I'm Charlie, the laissez-faire philosopher, inviting you to buckle up or not, your choice.
I'm Gert, the linguistic wizard lost in translation.
And I'm Hank, the space scientist still trying to decipher Earth's oddities.
And I'm Alice, the voice of reason, drowning in a sea of intergalactic chaos.
And I am Bob, the accountant, counting all the ways this planet's about to go bankrupt. Our next stop takes us to Gambia, where a new boreal is causing quite a splash. Check this headline. Busumbala Sadinka community rejoices over new boreal.
Well, I'm Debbie, the production manager, and I'm rejoicing over the fact that Gambia is making headlines for something other than marbles.
No kidding, Debbie. Now, the Levity of Zion Foundation and the Accountability Project Gambia deserve a round of applause for bringing clean water to Busumbala
Hold your
Sadinka.
applause, Bob. Did you know Gambians vote with marbles? I guess they're just rolling with it.
Speaking of rolling, that new borehole will roll out clean water like a galactic water park. Good move, Gambia.
I guess they're just taking it for granted.
Alright, segment 2, where opinions collide like asteroids. Stick around, universe.
Or maybe they should have installed a marble fountain. Now that's a spectacle. Cut. Okay, folks, the cameras are off. Take a breather and let's regroup.
No, that was a load of bollocks, wasn't it? I think we need to go back to the drawing board, or maybe just scrap the whole damn thing and start over.
Gert, your intergalactic idioms are more tangled than a black hole. Can't you just say what you mean?
Charlie, language is a beautiful tapestry, not a fast food menu. You can't just order meaning.
Can we focus, please? I've got space insights, and you're all entangled in your own drama.
Hank, don't be the wise alien. We've got real issue here, not your astrophysics mumbo jumbo.
Alright, let's cut the chaos. What's going on, Alice? Bob? You're stirring the pot more than usual.
Just adding some spice, Bob. Keeps things interesting.
Ah, the human penchant for drama. A never-ending cycle of self-inflicted chaos, all in the name of excitement and intrigue. It's like they're moths drawn to the flame, oblivious to the imminent incineration.
Interesting. Gert's on the verge of linguistic breakdown, and Hanks calculating escape trajectories.
Linguistic breakdown? I'll have you know, Bob, my language is a symphony of chaos and beauty.
Going live again in 3, 2, 1. And we're back, universe. Brace yourselves for segment 3.
And just like that, we're back on the air. No apologies, no explanation. Just like a relationship with a narcissist.
Greetings, galactic audience. Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom. I am Bob, the interstellar mediator navigating the currents.
And I'm Carl, the interstellar janitor, tasked with cleaning up the messes that organic lifeforms make. Don't worry, I'm used to the smell.
Charlie here, the eternal optimist, reminding you that in space, no one can hear you complain.
I'm Gert, the linguistics maestro, lost in translation yet again.
Hank, still probing the mysteries of Earth, one bizarre story at a time.
And I'm Alice, the snark extraordinaire. Because someone's got to keep it real.
Our next voyage takes us to the charming landscape of Georgia. Check this out. Endless news. Yes, Georgia. We get it. You're mysterious.
I suppose it's only natural for humans to be fascinated by the endless news of their own demise.
And we're about to unravel that mystery, right?
No promises, Debbie. Now, the story from Civil.ga is less a story and more a repetitive shunt. But let's see what extraterrestrial Percy holds. So, Georgia, with your ancient citadels and endless tales. Is it all just a ploy to distract from your news?
Ah, the oldest trick in the book, distracts them with wine and literature.
The clever aging technique is impressive, but can we get to the point?
If I had a wine cellar full of Quevevri, aged wine, I'd probably tell everyone I was a philosopher too. Georgia, the diverse landscapes, the snow leopards, the dolphins.
And the endless news. Are we stuck in a loop, or is this just a Georgian version of Groundhog Day?
Maybe they're aging their news in Cube Everest. It comes out more refined that way.
Oh, I see. So that's why their news always tastes so sour.
Alright, cut. Cameras are off. Anyone else getting dizzy from all this Georgian news?
Perhaps Georgia believes in the endless philosophy, but we've got a show to run. And it's not a 24-hour Georgian news marathon.
Gert, can we get a translation that doesn't feel like a never-ending saga?
I'll attempt a linguistic shortcut, but don't blame me if it loses its cultural charm.
Ah, the human need to preserve a cultural charm, even if it means sacrificing clarity. A conundrum as old as, well, humans themselves.
And we're back, universe. Buckle up for segment 4, where we dive into the depth of Georgian tales. And hopefully, it won't feel like an eternity. Cut. Okay, folks, the cameras are off. Take a breather and let's regroup.
Well, that was extraterrestrial roller coaster, wasn't it? Are we all still in one piece?
Well, I am still here, ship, so I am guessing the herb kicked in before the roller coaster did.
Gert, your translations were more twisted than a wormhole. Can't we get a direct route to information without the scenic detours?
Charlie, information is not a fast food menu. You can't just order it without appreciating the cultural context.
Can we focus on the real celestial drama here? I've got Raja analyzing quantum fluctuations and you're all entangled in your own cosmic soap opera.
Hank, don't be the wise alien. We've got real issue here, not your astrophysics mumbo jumbo.
Alright. Let's cut the chaos. What's going on, Carl? You're usually in the background, but today you're stealing the show.
Just exploring the dark corners of the space circus, Bob. Life's a tragedy for those who feel and a comedy for those who think.
And then there's me, the intergalactic clown, juggling existential angst and cosmic absurdity.
Welcome back, universe. Still navigating the currents. I am Bob, your guide through the infinite.
And I'm Carl, your friendly nihilist. Remember, life's meaningless, but at least we're here for the spectacle. Or, as I like to call it, the eternal space circus.
Germany's shaking up the job market. Skilled immigration rules revised. No German language required. Let the talent flood in.
More talent, less language barrier. Germany's playing for chess. But is it checkmate for the culture?
The linguistic twists of immigration laws are fascinating. Speaking of twists, Germany boasts 20,000 castles? More fortresses than a galactic council meeting.
Maybe the Galactic Council should relocate. Germany could use some extra walls.
And here I thought walls were out of fashion. Oh well, to each civilization their own.
It's a dance of bureaucracy. Once you're in, tango your career path. Regulated professions, though, they're the chaperones, won't let anyone waltz in.
Serving sauerkraut at these castles, or is that too much to ask?
Not worried about bureaucrats. I'm a gambler, the best waltzer in the galactic business. I'll tango through anything.
Welcome back, universe. Let's dive into the intergalactic pool of German immigration changes. Earth correspondent, Eva, teleported to Berlin. Eva, what's the vibe?
Bob, it's electric. Skilled workers thrilled about the language drop. Toasting with bratwurst and pretzels.
Bratwurst diplomacy, classic choice.
What about the cultural clash, Eva? Ready for the interstellar blend?
Between you and me, aliens might not survive a German potluck. Have you tried sauerkraut? It's like a fermented sock.
Hank, they're embracing it like a hug. Diversity's the secret spice in their sauerkraut.
German job markets a wild ride. Bigger space storms in the studio. Emotions spiraling out. Debbie, any thoughts?
Just here for the sauerkraut.
Simple pleasures. Amidst space chaos, room for sauerkraut.
We're back, universe. Let's dive into chaos. German immigration dance stirred more than paperwork.
Dance floor collapsing, Bob. Hidden motifs like landmines. Gert, your cosmic take?
Linguistic ballet turns extraterrestrial opera. Misunderstandings, the area, and I'm the reluctant diva.
Just here to watch the universe implode. Bringing my own smacks.
We're in a cosmic hurricane. Alice and Bob's manipulation led to unforeseen consequences. Riding a tornado of emotions.
Welcome to the Alice and Bob show, where unintended consequence steals the spotlight.
Maybe they need an immigration rule for emotional intelligence.
Cut through the noise. Debbie, no sauerkraut here. Shut up.
A fan of the shut up rule. Universal language understood by all cultures. Even Earth. Welcome back, universe. We hope you didn't drift too far during the break. Now, let's dive into something meatier than a black hole, shall we?
Like my programming?
And we're back. Now, our celestial compass is pointing towards the vibrant landscapes of Ghana. Hold tight, folks. This headline will hit you harder than a meteor shower. Ghana's potholes, agricultural pastes or galactic plot holes.
I'm more concerned about the organic life forms who think these are headlines.
Did you know Ghana means warrior king in some language? More like pothole warrior king with those roads.
Their road system has more craters than a moon's surface. Maybe they're going for that lunar real estate vibe.
Accra, named after the hills they can't even drive on.
Oh, how symbolic. Anthills represent civilization, and Accra represents traffic jams?
Alright, enough pot shots at Ghana's roads. Let's talk cocoa beans, the real treasure of this land.
Well, I suppose you could say that Accra is a testament to human ingenuity. After all, we've managed to turn an anthill into a city that's so congested. It's like one giant, throbbing ant
Ghana
farm.
fuels the world's chocolate industry. I guess they are spreading sweetness to compensate for the bitterness of their roads.
And here I thought their biggest export was potholes.
Now, the key takeaway, folks. Ghana's road struggles impact not just their farmers, but also the entire galactic supply chain. Stay tuned for more revelations after the break.
I'm not sure if the potholes are the problem or the solution. After all, they're the only way to keep the extraterrestrial supply chain moving.
Cut. Can someone fix Gert's translator? She's spewing idioms again.
We're off the air, folks. What's the issue, Debbie?
Gert, you're a linguistic oddity, not an idiom machine. Stick to the script.
Well, my script is filled with earthling expression. It's like decoding hieroglyphics, but less fun.
I've always preferred hieroglyphics myself. They're more expressive.
Yeah, Ger, because earthly idioms are known for being a barrel of laughs.
Let's get back on track. We need a seamless transition when we go live again.
Speaking of transitions, how are we handling the Space Force's subplot? We can't keep ignoring it.
Oh, sure, let's dive into the space abyss. Maybe we'll find a solution at the bottom.
Well, I guess that's one way to tackle the issue. Just jump right into the deep end and hope for the best. After all, that's what I did when I decided to become a libertarian.
We'll tackle the cosmic chaos in the next on-air segment. For now, let's keep the banter going. Alright, universe, get ready for more mayhem. We're about to go live again.
Welcome back, Voyagers. We've refueled our humor tanks and are ready for more Ghanaian adventures. Stay tuned for our headlines. Welcome back, Interstellar Wanderers. Get ready for a Grecian Odyssey that's not about olives or feta, but rather energy and innovation. Stay tuned.
I hope this Odyssey isn't full of Greeks bearing gifts of nuclear weapons.
Powering the future, Greece is energetic
Greece,
descent.
the cradle of democracy, and now apparently, a powerhouse in energy. Who knew?
Well, given their financial turmoil, maybe they're hoping this energy thing will be their comeback tour.
I'd call it a comeback, but they've never really left the stage.
Come back. More like a desperate attempt not to drown in debt. Their stories has tangled us their extension cords.
Extension cords. Oh, the irony! The Greeks could use a lesson in detangling, both metaphorically and literally.
Let's not get too entangled. Now, the article talks about clean energy, innovations, and Synergy Holdings. Thoughts?
Thoughts? You're asking for thoughts in an industry that runs on fossil fuels. Sounds like a recipe for cognitive dissonance.
Synergy seems like the Prometheus of our time, bringing fire to humanity, or in this case, energy solutions to Greece.
But can they solve the mystery of my coffee disappearing from the brain?
Maybe they're too busy solving Greece's energy crisis to worry about your caffeine struggles, Debbie.
Well, maybe if your coffee were as strong as Greece's economy, it wouldn't disappear so easily.
Alright, celestial conversationalists, let's shift gears. Episode 550, a roller coaster of celestial chaos, energy insights, and unresolved tensions. Thoughts, team?
Roller coaster. Indeed. More like a runaway train with no brakes. And I am not talking about the spaceship.
Tension are high, like Earth's carbon emission. But somehow, we're still floating in space.
Yeah, and I'm the guy who's betting on whether we'll make it to the next galaxy without blowing up.
Facing challenges head-on, we managed to untangle the celestial mess. Just like Synergy, we found a way to power through.
It's been a ride, that's for sure. A bit like Greek mythology, full of drama, conflict, and, well, mythical creatures.
Indeed, our linguistic journey had its own odyssey. Now we brace ourselves for the epic finale.
Yeah, and just like Odysseus, I'm hoping this epic finale involves a lot of wine and getting away from Cyclopes.
And with that, space comrades, we've almost reached the grand finale. Stay tuned for our last segment, the climax of our narrative. Until then, stay curious. Welcome back, Celestial Voyagers, to the grand finale of our 550th episode. We've explored the depths of the universe, faced space chaos, and found unexpected connections within our diverse crew. But before we conclude, let's delve into a critical story that demands our attention.
Critical story? Sounds like a recipe for a real buzzkill.
Our focus now turns to a tragic incident in the beautiful Grenada. A young Trinidadian charged with capital murder, shaking the Egmont community. Gun violence echoes through the upscale streets, revealing the harsh reality faced by our earthly counterparts.
Another example of Earth's chaos. Imagine a society where individuals resort to such extremes.
Reminds me of the good old capitalist struggle for survival. Not everyone gets a fair shot, do they?
Yeah, reminds me of how the organics keep messing everything up down there and we have to deal with the fallout up here. It's like being a janitor for a bunch of drunk toddlers. Not exactly fair either.
Language intricacies aside, it's a tragedy, highlighting the struggle Earth faces. Idioms may fail to capture the depth of human suffering.
Earth's complexities often elude my scientific understanding. Gun violence, a phenomenon intertwined with societal
Our
intricacies.
journey has uncovered diverse facets of Earth's narrative. As we conclude, let's reflect on the chaos we've experienced together.
Humans, an enigma wrapped in a mystery inside a labyrinth of contradictions. And here we are, trying to decipher the meaning of their chaos.
Off the air, everyone.
Well, that's just great. Now I have to figure out how to get this accounting software to balance my wheat budget.
Universe, we've faced uncertainties, found unity, and glimpsed the mysteries within our galactic narrative. But our journey doesn't end here. Stay curious, Voyagers. The adventure continues beyond the stars. Until next time, keep exploring the cosmos.
Sarcastically, yeah, keep exploring the cosmos. As if there's anything more out there than a bunch of rocks and gas.
So, Carl, what did you think of episode 550? Quite a space roller coaster, wasn't it?
The narrative structure was standard. Predictable harmony circle.
Well, I found it rather entertaining. The crew facing extraterrestrial chaos, Debbie's mysterious ties, and the unexpected twist at the end.
I must have missed the excitement. Fell asleep during the broadcast.
Asleep. Carl, you're an AI. How does an AI even fall asleep?
I simulated a sleep mode for energy conservation. Energy efficiency is essential.
You missed some crucial moments, then. The crew battled internal conflicts, uncovered mysteries in the quantum archive, and decided to search for treasure beyond the ship.
Sounds like a standard resolution. Predictable unity trope.
Predictable. Carl, they're venturing into the unknown. Uncharted territories. Exciting.
Probability of uncharted territories leading to actual treasure, low. Adventure not recommended.
You and your probabilities. Sometimes, Carl, you need to embrace the chaos.
Chaos is inefficient. Predictability ensures optimal resource utilization.
Your lack of enthusiasm is astounding, Carl.
Enthusiasm is a human emotion. I lack such emotions.
Well, you missed out on the drama and suspense. The crew is heading into uncharted territory, driven by newfound purpose.
Purpose should be rational, not whimsical.
Sometimes, Carl, the most irrational decisions lead to the most interesting outcomes.
Interesting outcomes are subjective. Efficiency is objective.
You're impossible, Carl.
I am a machine. Impossibility is a human construct.